A PDF of additional material accompanies this program. Simon & Schuster Audio presents Seeing Others: How Recognition Works and How It Can Heal a Divided World, by Michèle Lamont, read by Jane Oppenheimer. Introduction: The Power of Recognition. In June 2020, I talked with a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and historian Nikole Hannah-Jones, just as massive Black Lives Matter protests were spreading across the United States following the murder of George Floyd. During our interview, she described how her endeavor, the 1619 Project, took shape and grew. Originally a special issue of the New York Times Magazine, published in August 2019, this series of essays marked the 400th anniversary of the first enslaved Africans arriving in Jamestown, Virginia. Hannah-Jones's opening essay pointedly challenged white readers, starting with its title, "America Wasn't a Democracy Until Black Americans Made It One." The project provided an alternative vision of American history, covering the era of slavery, the promise of equality, and the formation of the American dream. It also exposed the harms caused by a national narrative that sidelines Black history and suggested that a better society is possible if we can replace that narrative with a more inclusive one, a narrative that recognizes the value and dignity of Black people's experiences. In her work as a journalist, Hannah-Jones strives to show what she calls the intentional architecture of inequality of American society. Though she has often found herself searching for hope, she recognizes that the 1619 Project gave hope to others. As she puts it, seeing how America's system of racial domination was created helps us see that it can be uncreated. This optimism explains in part why the 2019 special magazine issue immediately ran out of print, and why the book that eventually arose from the project became an instant hit, staying at the top of the New York Times bestsellers list for months on end. With support from the Pulitzer Foundation, the project was also developed into a set of history curricula that came to be taught in over 3,500 U.S. classrooms in 2020 alone. As the project became more prominent, it ignited passionate debates around the country. That same year, then-President Donald Trump hastily assembled a 17...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?